What's going on, my guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Gareth with Game by the Beach. Very excited to be here with you today because we are going to be showing off how I finally beat floor 9. Okay, it actually took me 3 different tries. The first try was with Inquisitor. I think it was pretty much this deck, except I had Dryad instead of Bombardier, or instead of Chemist maybe. And we did not have a supporter. The second try, we lost at 36, I believe. The second try, we lost at the exact same spot. But this time we were running Zealot and did have Shaman support. And we still couldn't make it happen. And this time, we're doing Inquis again. I think it's the best way to go about it because these waves are crazy and that area damage is so important. But we have Shaman support with our Inquis deck. And it made it for a big change to where we were actually able to complete dungeons. And this is how it is. We're not playing live. We're probably doing something on the game. This is recorded from yesterday, but I just wanted to show off how I was able to do it and kind of my thought process into completing floor 9. But if you guys are enjoying this video, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, like the video, and also check out those memberships. We got a lot of cool perks I know you guys will enjoy, including the ongoing raffle for you to win your very own Mallard mug. All you gotta be is a rare member. When I was setting up this deck and this board, I wasn't necessarily trying to go for 7 Inquisitors, although I think that it helped in the long run, okay? As you can see, we're already at wave 28. We chopped out the front part. Maybe the front part's almost more important, kind of how I set up my board. But you guys know the drill by now, okay? I've got 2 damage squares on my board. I want Inquises on those damage squares. We have Inquises on those damage squares. We have a Bombardier and a Chemist. We only want 1 of each on the board if at all possible, okay? If you want to go for 4 Inquises, I think that would work. If you want to go for 7, or you had 7, so you kept 7, I think that works almost better, because you do have that extra damage. And then we went for 2 Knight Statues that is touching the majority of our damage units. And I think if that Knight Statue is also touching a Bombardier or a Chemist or both, that's also going to be beneficial, because it seems like the Bombardier isn't triggering as quickly as I've liked in the past. So we tried to take out that Tribunal right there before it hit us. But we weren't able to do it. So I'm going to hit him with an emote. Let's tell him to shaman us right here. And let's take a look at what our board looks like. So we've got a rank 4 Inquis on a square on a max Knight Statue. We've got a rank 2 Inquis on a square on a rank 6 Knight Statue. And we do have 3 Inquises that are not on Knight Statues. But that's kind of okay. And I was showing off that we have that debuff, but it's not even on one of our damage units, okay? It's on that square, it's on a scrapper, so who really cares about that? But notice what I'm doing right there. We still have that purple pinkish goo, which I think decreases our damage, and we took that monster out early on in the game very quickly, and it still hit 3 of our monsters, 2 of our monsters. It looks like it's hit our scrapper in the top middle, as well as our Inquis at the bottom middle. Even though that Inquis is only a rank 2 anyway, so who really cares? And we're doing pretty good so far, okay? The big thing that I'm worried about is the Banner Lords at 36. That wave is crazy, and that's why I think it's really, really important to have some sort of a splash damage to take out some of these waves, because there's a lot of different, they're not nerfs, but different things that happen in the game to where it takes away from your slow, okay? There's things that pop up that eliminate the slow that you do on your board, so you don't necessarily have time to take things out individually. I think that's why Zealot kind of struggled. I probably could have done better with my Zealot deck, and we're going to probably try it again. Mine is level 14, but it doesn't have any talent, so you'd probably be able to make it work if it was talented, right? It's always better if you're talented. But that's why I think Inquis works so well, because it does have that extra splash damage, and with all the Knight statues and with those extra 3 Inquises, you're actually putting out a pretty good amount of damage. But if you guys want to catch me live, I do live stream Rush Royale. We're trying to do it twice a week right now, but we're not going to be able to do it this weekend. We're going to try and do it this weekend, but I'm going to be traveling, so it might be a little makeshift. But typically, we live stream on Fridays, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Definitely be there if you can. Follow me on Twitch, because we do live stream on YouTube and on Twitch, but we're going to be making the switch over to exclusively Twitch. So make sure that you guys are following me over there so you don't miss out on all the fun live streams. But we're going up against Puppeteer in the next wave. And I pretty much knew by this point, if we can beat 36, I think we can win the game. Okay, that's how I'm thinking about this, because 36 is just a million Banner Lords. Knight statue just got nerfed, so it's definitely doing less. It's less effective against Bannerlord. So if we can take that out, I think it's relatively smooth sailing through the rest of the game. And the nice thing about it is that at wave 36, you still got another 4 waves before you hit wave 40. So I'm actually okay with using my gadget, which will do extra damage as well as do some slow during that wave, and then I can still get back to it by the time we get to 40. So we took out Puppeteer right there, hit him with the thumbs up because we did pretty good right there. I think we're doing some pretty good damage, and it's not too shabby. So if you guys have Inquis, I would definitely try this deck out with a Shaman supporter. I think at this point, and I've talked about this a little bit in the past, but I think at this point with dungeons, you kind of need somebody to help support you, okay? He has Shaman, he has Demonologist, and he's got Clock of Power. 3 units that help me a lot. And I have not been successful without that type of support yet for the new dungeons. 8, 9, and we haven't tried 10 yet, but I'm assuming 10 is going to be the same thing. It's still to wave 40, but there's going to be a bunch of different things there. So realistically, the best thing that you can do to beat dungeons is have somebody support you with Shamans, because there's nothing in the game that levels you up more. So right there, that was huge. We got a rank 6 on a square. We're taking out our Banner Lords, and you can see already we're taking things out a little bit quicker. So I'm going to hit my gadget right here. It's all bunched up. And wave 36 was absolutely no problem. I'm going to hit him with the Happy Mallard, Dancing Mallard emote, because we took out wave 36, and I'm thinking, okay, the rest of this game should be pretty easy. But guys, if you don't have somebody that can help support you with Shaman, come on by the Discord, come on by the beach, and just post in our general and say, hey, I'm looking for someone to support you. That's the best way to go about it, okay? I know people would say, you know, if you're having trouble and you're between 1,000 crit and 1,500 crit, and you're having trouble in dungeons, I get it. You're not alone. You don't necessarily need a whale to get you through the dungeons, okay? You just need somebody to help support you. You need somebody with Shamans, and then you guys are going to be putting out way more damage than you're accustomed to, and you should have the best possible chance at completing these dungeon waves. So that's my best recommendation for you. Definitely come by our Discord. Definitely put it in general and just say, hey, I'm looking for somebody to support me in dungeons. I need to complete wave 7, wave 8, wave 9, wave 10, okay? And, you know, I'm not saying someone's going to pop up immediately, but hopefully in the next, you know, couple of hours, next day or so, you know, try it a few times. See if somebody pops up, and I'm sure they'd be more than happy to help you. But wave 38, his Shamans have been so on point. We had a rank 2 Inquisitor bottom middle on a square on a Knight statue, and now it's a rank 6. So useful. The other square has a rank max Inquisitor. So 2 more waves until Virus, and then we can reap the sweet benefits of completing wave 9 and then going to the next chapter, because level 10 is actually its own chapter. So very excited about that. Our board looks nearly perfect, and typically the only reason people stay at 4 Inquisitors rather than 7 is because it makes it so it's easier for you to get all of those Inquisitors max. But if you look around our board, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 at max, 1, 2 at 6, and 1 at 4. So our levels are pretty much as max as you could get. Plus, we've got an extra 3 Inquises doing damage. So I think that may be the best way to go about it. I think I could probably have completed it with 4 as long as I've got Shaman support. But I don't know for sure. Okay, I haven't tried it with only 4, so 7 was the way to go. Here is the final level, Virus. And right away, Bombardier super useful. We took that out so quick. I'm going to hit him with a white flag because you got to surrender after that virus. We took that out super quick, and there is a GG. Let's hit him with a good game. And we finally have completed Wave 9. Check out the damage. We did 638 million damage. Our man, right? This guy is a very typical supporter. He doesn't have any crazy cards. Level 5 Trickster is good, but nothing too wild. We ended up getting 7,300 gold right there. And when we collect these rewards, we're going to get even more gold and other rewards, which is absolutely fantastic. So let's open up this chest. We've got 600 armor fragments, which is great. Another 8,000 gold. We got a common frame, but it actually looks pretty cool. And then we also have the chest because we completed Chapter 3, to where we're going to get some Sentry cards, which I don't really bother with Sentry that much, even though it's pretty good. Some Ivy, which is pretty good. I think I'll level that up. And a new legendary Demon Hunter, which right now is maybe one of the worst cards, and 10,000 gold, and a Magic Crystal. That is quite the chest for level 9. And now you can see, if we scroll down, all that's left is Chapter 4, Floor 10. Chapter 4, Floor 10. Kind of a tongue twister, but guys, that is how I finally completed Floor 9. Give it a try. Let me know in the comments how you do. And if you guys enjoyed, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll check you guys out in tomorrow's video.